Welcome to another episode of Wicked Kitchen. Today we're gonna focus on what the hell do you do with some beautiful garden veggies, okay? So let's do these little squash blossoms. So I picked these this morning with my little boy. We need to pick a bunch of stuff. You wanna start with the zucchini?
Yeah. Wow!
Look at this one. Look at how gorgeous it is. You know what? I'm thinking these little ones are so sweet that we're gonna slice them super thin and put a little olive oil on them. Maybe a little basil. What do you think?
Yeah.
That sound good? Let's keep picking. Look at that, perfect for stuffings. Best to pick them in the morning because you can see the largest ones when they're opened up. These are gonna close after about 10 a.m. They all start to close.
Thank you.
Should we go cook all this stuff?
Yeah.
What do you think?
We all done.
We all done? All right, I'm gonna pick a couple more flowers and then we're ready to go, bud. So these have been just basically dipped in water, all right, and washed. And then what I do after that is you can reach in, okay, and you see this little stamina here. I'm gonna twist that off. That's very bitter, so you wanna take that out, okay? These are so delicate, so I'm gonna kind of lightly tear the side and twist that off. So we're gonna use these, we're gonna stuff them, I think. Let's do that. We're gonna stuff them with a ricotta. You can find a version of this in the Wicked Healthy Cookbook. We have a minted pea ricotta, which is amazing. We serve it with different pastas, stuffed noodles, stuffed noodle dishes. So just prepping these up, all right? So these are beautiful. These are ready to go. So let's check out what we have here. All right. You can make a tofu ricotta. You can buy a vegan plant-based ricotta that's on the market. So I also have a vegan parm. There's lots of these on the market, just to add a little bit more delicious cheesiness to this. All right, just gonna mix that up. All right. And this is something that's great to have for party food, just a summer little side dish. So let's fill these up. So I get a small spoon. Because these blossoms are quite small, you wanna make sure that you get a small spoon. So we're gonna fill that up, all right? Then the easiest way to close these is basically just to twist them, okay? Fill it up with about a tablespoon each. These are ready to go. I'm gonna scoot these over. I'm gonna just go ahead and finish all of these. So another way to prepare these is just to, putting them in quesadillas. I've done that, which is quite nice. And then also on pizzas, you can fold them into different pastas as well. You could deep fry them. We have an amazing tempura recipe in our Wicked Party cooking class. Here's the link, check it out. This is, we do tempura mushrooms. And I have tempura these, and they are absolutely delicious as well. So you basically just will fill them up, you dip them in tempura batter. And then fry them, and they're so good, so good. Serve them with the tomato habanero jam, which we have also a video for. Check out this link, tomato habanero jam served with these. We're gonna pan fry them in a little bit of vegan butter. But if you tempura them and serve them with that jam, so good. So I've done them for an event in the past. So basically just gently closing these up and I'm twisting them, right? All right, let's get this pan going. So it's on a medium heat, all right? I'm gonna add a touch of oil, okay? And I'm also going to add a touch of vegan butter. All right. All right, make sure that's covered the pan. Let's just place those in, turn that up. Turn that baby up. So good. I realize these are extremely seasonal, but if you have zucchini in your garden, it is such a treat to be able to use these and incorporate them in your meals. So I'm gonna season that a little bit. All right, a little bit of black pepper. So I'm gonna basically let them cook for a little bit and I'm gonna turn them. All right, so you're just gonna let them cook on each side until they're a little golden. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Again, being really gentle with these. But they cook very quickly, so I'm only gonna cook them for probably about 2 minutes on each side. Let's just serve these up. Serve these up on a little platter. Oh, those are nice. They're so delicate and so delicious. Serve these as a little side dish. Last one. Oh, those are pretty. Those are so pretty. All right, so there's one thing we can do with those squash blossoms. We stuffed them with a little bit of vegan ricotta. Absolutely delicious. Sauteed them up in butter. So, so good. So I'm gonna actually serve that with a little bit of julienne basil. Kind of a fancier dish, but oh gosh, so good, so simple once you have these blossoms in hand, but just a nice little application to work with these. All right, so we're gonna serve these up with let's make maybe a zucchini tomato carpaccio. All right, so what we have is we have these zucchinis that we picked from the garden today. Same with some tomatoes, okay? These baby zucchinis are so beautiful. So with carpaccio, you can do any kind of vegetable. So beet carpaccio, zucchini carpaccio, it's basically slicing a variety of different vegetables super thin, right? So this is a mandolin. This is a truffle shaver. You can buy really small mandolins, or you can use a little bit larger to do this. There's so many mandolin brands out there. I like a cheap mandolin like this. It'll cost you about 40 bucks. And I love just using it. I travel with it when I'm doing events. And we're just gonna slice some zucchini up on here. So the nice thing about our carpaccio is we're just gonna do all different shapes of veggies here. So I'm just slicing these really thin here. Fingertips up, really important. Use a guard. Do not try this at home if you're not using a guard, okay? All right, so we have some thinly sliced zucchinis. All right, we're gonna do the same thing with this yellow zucchini, but we're gonna do these ones in rounds. So make it a little bit larger, little discs. Just a nice variety of shapes and sizes here. Let's do some larger strips over here. So out of all the kitchen tools out there, the mandolin has bit me the most. So make sure that when you are slicing them, you are, very careful. Use a guard or keep your fingertips up. Very important. Okay, we have a nice variety here. We also have, let's grab some tomatoes, some thinly sliced tomatoes on here. These beautiful yellow tomatoes I picked also this morning. Perfect. We have some cherries, little black crimsons. Okay, so we have a variety of these beautiful, just summer veggies. And then it's really just getting a variety that works for you, that you're growing, that you might find at the farmer's market, and then getting a variety of herbs. So I have some parsley here, I have some basil here, I have some thyme. I actually have an onion flower, so if you grow onions, you get these beautiful flowers, and each one of these little flowers have so much flavor, and they look gorgeous on a plate too, right? So I use a shallot also. All right, and we'll shave this thin as well over top. All right, one shallot should be enough. All right, let's plate this baby up. I might actually even serve them with these zucchini blossoms. So you kind of want to go all over the place, right? So there's no method, it's just plating it. So it's a variety of textures, okay? Variety of textures, variety of shapes on the plate. Okay, I'm just twisting those larger ones a little bit. All right, let's put some of these, oh, these are gonna be so good. This is way better than serving them on their own. This is a serious decadent plate right here. All right, let's get that out of the way. All right, we have some other textures in here, other shapes. You know, vegetables are so friggin' sexy, you know, like seriously, there's so many colors, there's so much variety, there's so much potential with veggies, you know, and sharing it with friends and family, you know, I mean, there's nothing more rewarding than being able to share some veggies that you grew in the garden with your friends and family and, you know, getting the kids involved, as I've mentioned in other videos. Let's do this, put a couple more of these. Let's go ahead and use these shallots. You can use any kind of mandolin for these. Let's use the mandolin we're just using. How about that? Just a couple shallot rings. Okay, it's nice. That looks so good. Okay, just put some herbs in there, a little bit of thyme. And it's just piling on the veggies. You know, you could do some roasted, you can do some grilled. And it's just pretty, you know? Look at these little onion flowers. Why not, right? So on its own, amazing, but it needs some good olive oil. So we're gonna use a really nice garlic oil I made. So garlic oil, infusing your oil is really, really simple. So basically I took some garlic, I chopped it up, all right? I put it in a little pot, probably a couple cups of olive oil. I probably put a 1/4 cup of garlic cloves, just cut them in half, put a couple sprigs of rosemary, and then you just put it on low and let it simmer for, even if it simmers for 20 minutes, you know, just making sure the garlic does not get too much color. And what you have is this, then you strain it out, and you have this incredibly potent oil, okay? So obviously you can just use regular olive oil, but since I have this, and it's so damn good, we're just gonna sprinkle that on and add a little bit of flaked salt, and you are good to go. That is a gorgeous, sexy garden carpaccio. If you like this video, check us out on YouTube with all our other videos, subscribe to our channel. And for those of you in the UK, check out our line at Tesco, Wicked Kitchen, pick up one for yourself and enjoy it. And when you're growing your veggies, think of all the possibilities that you can do. Happy summer, everybody. We good? What are you doing? What are we gonna do? I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do first. Hold on a minute.